we're in Centennial, Wyoming. We're actually going to surprise the rest of the crew. We're taking them to Saratoga, Wyoming. So if you can see this ridge that is the backdrop against all these fireworks, Salo and I are going to ride our bikes over that. It's about 50 miles, like 3,000 feet up. But we're just enjoying taking quests, adventurizing with friends and family, getting the crap bitten out of us by mosquitoes, enjoying the 4th of July, enjoying, love and friendship. So here's a little bit of our story, and this is where it begins. All right, I'm going on my ride, buddy. Oh, buddy! All right, what you think, bro?
Well, I'm excited.
Everything packed up. I'm gonna hit a podcast up on the ridge. Gonna do the craziest climb. Well, in very Wyoming fashion, it was supposed to be sunny with no weather. And this is literally what we're heading into. Should be fun. How you feeling so far?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Rock and roll. That is where we came from. If you can see, we've climbed probably about, 1,000 feet so far. Maybe a little more. And still going up. Still climbing. However, look what we found. 33. All right, that's where we're going. We're gonna do a podcast at the base of that mountain. We're at 10,105. Pretty close. Still climbing.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Nothing but
downhill the entire time, except the downhill is in reverse.
yeah. If we're going the opposite direction, it's nothing but downhill.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost to our podcast destination, which is this mountain, Mirror Lake. And Wyoming has bugs, we found out. Hey, look, that's an omen. There's a Jeep. Oh, we will be podcasting from the base of that mountain. Climbed over Medicine Bow National Forest, which is pretty rad. We're now at Mirror Lake, and we're going to do a podcast. All right, welcome to another episode of the Final Percent Podcast. So there's a couple qualifiers. I am standing at about 11,000 feet. Salo and I decided to take a bike ride over Medicine Bow National Forest, the snowy range. And I had this idea when I was coming back from Idaho after doing a real estate retreat. And I went down, it's one of the most beautiful roads. And I was going, I'm about 50 pounds lighter now. And I seek out mountains. I'm going to go conquer these mountains. And on 4th of July, I am actually going to go over these mountains. I'm going to do it with Salo. And he didn't know it at the time when I had this thought, just to let you guys know. But we're at the peak. We're up here and we're trying to figure things out. Also, the other thing, the other qualifier is I'm going to be slapping bugs away from me because Wyoming has more mosquitoes than you can possibly imagine. But the thing that I want to talk about today is, when you wake up in the morning, do you go to battle or do you go on adventures? I don't know if you guys know this, but going to battle is really tiresome. Going to battle is it's not fun. It might be fun to win, but it's just so anxiety ridden and you don't know exactly where you're going to go. But the thing is if you go on adventures, it's usually who you're going on the adventure with. And it was interesting because Salo and I started this ride, and I just realized, okay, if Salo didn't come with me, I would have had to completely change my mindset. And I realized, and this is what I was thinking about on the way up here. I mean, we're like only 14 miles into this thing or something, and we've climbed almost 3,000 feet, and we're like almost 3 hours into this or 2 hours into this or something. But it's one of the hardest rides we've done. but I would have had to gone to battle mentally, physically, because I'm alone. And a lot of people are doing life alone, and they won't ask for help. They won't ask for guidance. They won't ask for a buddy. They won't ask for a guide. They won't ask or create a community. And I often say that I love golf because golf really isn't how you play the game, it's who you tee off with. And I realized, riding bicycles, living life, doing business, very much the same way. So you have to find your who. You have to find the people that you actually want to spend time with. And Sal and I were talking, going over the mountain and really, really attacking this. And we were just like, God, this never stops. We're just climbing and we're climbing and we're climbing. But we were able to offer each other, encouragement. And we were able, one of the things that's fun to say in the world of cycling is we're able to give each other the rabbit. So if I'm ahead of him, he has something to chase. If he's ahead of me, I have something to chase. But we're always there for one another. We're always there to pick the other one up, give each other encouragement. And that's really what this is all about, is going on adventures. When you wake up in the morning, choose to go on an adventure. When you wake up in the morning, choose to go conquer something with people, but you have to swallow a little bit of your pride, because other people, if you have a community, they might see you fail. Other people may have to pick you up. You may have to ask for help. But the thing is, it's so much better to experience life with other people. And so I invite you guys to really create a community. If you don't have a community, join ours. Come and hang out with the Final Percent. But it really is all about who you're spending the time with. And so many of you are waking up in the morning and you feel like you're going into battle. You feel like you're about to, fight off the wolves, beat the wolves back from the door. And I invite you to experience life at a level when you wake up and you go, what would it be like? What adventure can I go on today? And who can I go on that adventure with? And that's one of the things that, I really get to. I don't have to. I get to hang out with Salo because, one of the best photographers I know. He's behind the camera right now. We bring an incredible camera. We got my podcast set up. We've got all of these different things. And he's able to run support with me to help get these concepts out and give me encouragement. And he's somebody that I've gone on countless adventures with. And sometimes every now and then you have to go into battle with your tribe, and that makes it way easier. And yes, sometimes life just throws that, but most people are stuck in an ongoing battle. And they are just they feel like they have to battle everyone from the grocery store clerk to the person on the phone that barely speaks English, to the bank teller, to the person who cuts you off. Everything's a battle, and that's because you are not living your life as an adventure. And so I really invite you to live your life as an adventure. Crest crazy cool mountain peaks and come see stuff like this. Like, we literally started 3,000 feet down, and now here we are. It's a place called Mirror Lake, and we're just looking at incredible, incredible scenery. So we're going to continue our adventure. We invite you to please look at the YouTube channel, because we've been actually chronicling. If you're listening to this right now, we're also filming it, and we have been kind of documenting our journey ever since when we left my parents' cabin down in Centennial, Wyoming. So we are going to put a little mockumentary, documentary-ish thing together on the YouTube channel so that you can see some of the scenery that we are experiencing. So maybe join us on that adventure. Come see what us adventuring looks like, and we hope that you choose adventure over battle from here on out. So this has been the Final Percent Podcast. All right, well, we made it to Saratoga. We're going to hang with the fam, hang with the crew. We wanted it to be good weather, so we chose this day, but in very Wyoming fashion, it was rainy. I think I saw some hail, certainly windy. Got really cold up on the pass. There's still snow up there. But it just goes to show you in anything, like, you can't wait for perfection. You just got to persevere through and keep going, and that's what we did. We actually beat them here, so I mean, we didn't leave at the same time, to be very clear, but yeah, we made it. We're here, and we're gonna chronicle all the fun that ensues. All right, so we're playing Pig and Wolf. So we're gonna throw a T to select the order. Dan's first. Drew's next. That's me. And then Salo's last. I'm number 3.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, babe. Let's go, babe.